Good morning, everyone. Today I'm going to show you, in my very first lesson, how to make this coaster. It is 14 stitches across and 14 rows worked after I've done my first row. It is made with acrylic yarn that I bought at Walmart. It's the Mainstays Basic Yarn in the color teal. It was like $1.97, and I used my crochet hook, which is, let's see if I can get it in there for you. It is 5.5 millimeters. There we go. You can see it there. All right. Now you can use an H hook or a J hook if you would like. However, if you use one of those, your project might be slightly smaller if you use an H hook, or slightly larger if you use a J hook. The first thing I'm going to show you is how to make your slip knot. So let's begin. You have the end of your yarn, and you're going to wrap it around your fingers to create a loop. And then you have the tail hanging off in the back. Then I'm going to pull through the middle of that loop to make a little slip knot. And there's the knot, and then your hook goes right through your slip knot, and then you just pull it tight. Okay? Let's try that again. You're going to go to the end of your yarn, you're going to wrap it around your fingers so you have a loop, and then you have some hanging down through the middle of your little loop or circle. And then you're just going to pull that piece through while holding on to the end and pull it tight. Now you'll notice this can be made bigger or smaller. Obviously you want it smaller so you can just slip it right onto your crochet hook. And that is your slip knot, okay? That is how we are going to begin your chain stitches. Now we're going to chain 15. Now remember I said that this is worked in 14 stitches across. We're going to chain 15 because when you turn your work to start your rows, you're going to skip the first chain, okay? Here we go. How to do a chain stitch. First and foremost, try to hold that little tail off to the side. It can get in your way. I'm going to wrap the yarn around my hook, and then I'm going to just pull it through. And there's your first little chain. So that's one, wrap, and turn your hook slightly to pull through. So then it will make a nice little chain there. There's two, wrap, and pull through 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Now, you may be wondering, well, how do I count them if I just started chaining? Well, I will show you. Each one makes a little V. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. This is the 15th one. This is the one we're going to skip when we go back to begin our first row. So let's go. We're going to go into the second chain. So we're going to skip this one. We're going to go into this little V here. We're going to go into it. You're going to put your crochet hook into it. Here, let me move my hand. Let me go back. You're going to put your crochet hook into that V. Then you're going to wrap and pull through. So you'll have 2 loops on your hook, and then you're going to wrap and you're going to pull through both of them. And that is a single crochet. We're going to practice this all the way down the row. We're going to go into the loop here, into that V. We're gonna wrap our yarn and pull it through, and then wrap and pull it through. So there's 2. 1, 2. Remember, you go in the stitch, you're gonna wrap it, pull through. You'll have 2 loops on the hook, and then you're gonna wrap it and you're gonna pull through both of them. And we're gonna do this all the way down the row. We're gonna go in, wrap, pull through, wrap, pull through 2. We go into the chain, wrap, pull through, wrap, pull through 2. All right, we're gonna do this down the entire row. So then in the end, you'll have 14 stitches. 1, let's go in, pull through, go in, pull through, wrap, pull through 2. If you need to pause here and practice, that's perfectly fine. So far I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stitches. I'm halfway there. I'm gonna go into it, put it through the chain, wrap, pull through, wrap, pull through 2. And I'm just gonna finish up. Please, like I said, if you need to pause it, go ahead. And sometimes it'll get a little squirrely because it's just one single crochet right now. So it will start to curl, that's fine. It will flatten itself out. All right, now I have 2 left. So I'm gonna go into the stitch, wrap, pull through, wrap, pull through 2, and then into my very last stitch right here, you see it? I go into it, hold on. I'm gonna go, I don't know why it's blurry. There we go. I go into that stitch, wrap, pull through, and then wrap and pull through 2. All right, so as you see, we have 14 stitches. Now, this is the bottom of your work. That's the bottom of your work. This is the top of your work. This is where you're gonna be working from here on out. And as you see, they each make a cute little V, almost looks like a braid of sorts. And you're gonna be working into both loops. So to start your next row, because this is the first row, you're going to chain, you're gonna wrap, and then pull through. So you chain 1. Now we're going to continue and make our second row. You're going to turn your work, so now it's facing the other way, and well, facing the way that you wanna work. And you're going to skip that first one here. This is your turning chain, and you're gonna go into the top of your first row, and you'll see that there's 2 little V's. You'll go underneath both of them, you'll wrap and pull through. So you have the 2 loops again, wrap and pull through 2. And you'll do that all the way down the row. Now, let's go over that again. You see how it has the 2? There's the 1, 2. And you'll go underneath both of them, okay? Wrap it and pull through, wrap and pull through both of them. Let's do it again. Go through, and then you'll have 2 loops, and then you wrap and pull through. Remember, you're gonna work through both of those loops there. So you go under, wrap, pull through, wrap, pull through. And we're working nicely on our second row. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches that I've done so far. I have 10 more to go. Let's go under the 2 loops, wrap and pull through, wrap and pull through the 2. If you need to pause here and practice, that's perfectly fine. Please do so. I'm going to continue on to the end. Remember, you're going underneath both of those loops there. So you're going to go under both, wrap, pull through, wrap, pull through, 2. Wrap, pull through, there you go, wrap, pull through, wrap, pull through. Now I'm almost to my last stitch here, and as you see it looks kind of rounded, but don't forget that stitch. It'll make your work get skinnier and skinnier if you forget it, okay? Plus you might want to, since you're starting out, you might want to count that you have 14 stitches each time just to make sure you don't drop a stitch. That's also why we started with something simple and not a large number of chains to count, because you don't want to drop a stitch because then it will just get thinner and thinner. So right now we did our second row of single crochet, and let's count it just to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Perfect. And you just keep growing from here. Remember, to start a new row, you're going to wrap, pull through, and go. That is chain 1. And then you're just going to turn your work and start for row 3. You'll go into that first V, or that underneath that first braided V, and wrap, pull through 2, and now you're on row 3. You can make it as long or tall as you want, okay? Remember on mine, I said I did the 14 stitches and then I did 14 rows tall. So then it would be almost a perfect square. I hope this tutorial was helpful. Have a great day.